Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Hey, you guys!
Hello, and welcome to this video. This is a re-upload of this video. Evidently, the video, when I first uploaded it, the audio went away. So you get some wonderful video of me just... So, you know, this is a re-upload. Hopefully, the audio won't go away, and you can actually enjoy the video with audio. So it's all good. So onward and upward to the video. Peace. Hello and welcome to this video. I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope everyone's having fun, and I hope the universe is treating you fairly. This is just kind of a check-in video, a what's coming up in the next few weeks, things that I'm going to be doing with the channel, or as this channel is just kind of random because, well, it's just kind of random thoughts. Whatever catches my interest and I feel I need to make a video on. That's kind of the premise of this channel. I hope everyone's having fun. Like I said, one of the things I plan on doing, I'm going to try to do, is I originally thought that I was going to go solely by Frank Herbert's Dune books. You know, give my thoughts based solely on the book. You know, Dune, Messiah of Dune, Children of Dune, God Emperor Dune, Heretics Dune, Chapter House of Dune. I was going to go ahead and just, you know, because I did the movies and did the differences. I did those last year. Did those videos last year. So yeah, then I realized what I could do, and I kind of got inspiration off of YouTube channels like Nerd Cookies and Sci-Fi Lore, I think it's called, or Lorecast or something like that, where they do just like lores of different IPs. And so what I'm going to do is it's going to be multi-part. I don't know how many parts it's going to be, or how long it's going to run, or how long each video is going to be. I try to keep my videos between 20 and 30 minutes. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I suck at it, but it is what it is. My eyes, I've been doing too much computer work here lately, and my eyes kind of get burny, watery, so I take my glasses off every now and again, put them back on. Yeah, I want to do that with Dune. And basically not necessarily follow Frank Herbert's books, but kind of use them as the foundation for how I view my personal headcanon of the Dune universe. Which is cool because everyone's going to have a little bit different headcanon. And when I say a little bit different, I mean vastly different, because of personal interpretations, way you grew up, how you grew up, what type of education you had. And when I say that, what kind of education you had, I don't mean like formal schooling. I mean hanging out in the playground with the buddies, water cooler talk, what your parents taught you outside of school. Stuff like that will factor into how somebody interprets a particular IP, and just how they come to grips with it, how they rationalize it in their head. And that's what it is when regardless if it's Flash Gordon, Batman, Superman, Dune, Star Trek, Star Wars, whatever, it's we find what we like about it, and the things we don't care for, the things that don't fit in, we just kind of push to the side. And when they become relevant, we pull them back in. And stuff like that interests me. Stuff like that I think is kind of cool. Just if you're wondering about the where is it? It's over. No, it's over here. The video that's playing over here, I had to figure out contrast between me and the camera. The flipping. But over in here, the video that's playing, that is just me driving around town. I was bored. And what happened was, because we're at the time of filming, this is late April, early May. At the time of filming, we have these rainstorm, bright and sunny rainstorm. We have these, or it can be bright and sunny and still be raining. And I had to go into town to pick some stuff up. So I figured I'd take my trusty little dash mount, which, when I say trusty little, I mean you have to tape it to the dash because it doesn't work real well. And my GoPro, and I filmed me going into town. Took the long way. I had to go pick groceries up, so I went the long way. So you just get, what you're getting is just over here is getting the who's it? What's all? Me driving. It's muted. I hope I remembered to mute it. Because of copyright. I was listening to Sisterhood of Dune, which is one of Brian Herbert's books, and that's getting back to the Dune stuff. Kevin Anderson and Brian Herbert's collabs on the 20-something books, 27 books or something they wrote. They're not bad authors. I've said this in other videos. They're not bad authors. They're just not good authors. They're not, they're just kind of middle of the road authors. So when you compare them to their contemporaries, they're not bad, they're not good. They're not books that I would go out of my way to look for. If I come across one at the used bookstore and I'm in the mood and it's cheap enough, I'll pick it up. But I'm not going to be combing through eBay or somewhere like that looking for a pristine signed copy of something Brian Herbert wrote. He's not that good. Then you compare that to his father, who was an above average writer, who was a great writer. Herbert's up there with Asimov, Ray Bradbury, Robert Heinlein. He's up there with those greats. Philip K. Dick is another one. He's up there in that pantheon of great writers. And when your progeny is good, middle of the road at his best, there is a drop off. And I think a lot of the people that hate on Brian Herbert's work is because of the skill level gap between, they're comparing him to Frank Herbert when they should be comparing him to like Terry Brooks. there's that much of a fall off. And I know Terry Brooks writes mainly fantasy, but he's another author that's just kind of middle of the road. I've read some of his books, enjoyed them, but they're not to the point that I'm going to go out of my way to buy them or pre-order them. Like I said, they're books. If I see them and I'm in the mood, I'll pick them up. And if they're cheap enough at the used bookstore. But it's, nah. And that's who you should be comparing Brian Herbert to. Is you shouldn't be comparing Brian Herbert to Frank Herbert. That's just, that's like having, a junior high football team go head to head with, say, a professional team, then wondering why the professional team just steamrolled them. It's kind of crazy. Like I said, Frank Herbert doing this big lore dump, and it's going to bounce around because I can tell you right now, there's a lot to unpack, and I guarantee this right now, as sure as I'm breathing, taking in air, that I'm going to do a video and unpack a whole bunch of stuff that I think's really cool, turn the video off, edit it, and go, damn, I forgot this. Then do it in the next video. So these videos are I know they're gonna bounce around. Hopefully they come out the way I want them to. I've got a whole bunch of like fan art stuff that I've downloaded to run as images to kind of cycle around, kind of hang out with the what's it called? The me talking, the video. I don't. And it's just a personal thing with me because I don't consider my videos that good. That I don't. Plus, I don't really have a clean, slick, separate recording room, recording booth, or anything like that. I'm using a bedroom. It's me and my wife in a 4-bedroom house. So, we have the master bedroom, we have a guest room, which is the closed white door through behind me, and I have my man cave, she has her office, and that's basically it. So like I said, I hope I also hope to do should be picking up some comics. I picked up I'm waiting for it to come in. I picked up a new action camera. It's the Asaka. It's ASK. I think it's how it's spelled. Let me see real quick. AKASO. I'm getting a newer version of this. That's what I'm getting. This is a pretty good camera. This, in comparison to this is the premium brand. This is the store brand. There are things that the GoPro. Let me take it out of this frame. And this GoPro has been through hell. I've taken it camping. I've dropped it. There's a nick like right out of here. But GoPros are good. They're very good. I like them. I like doing outside recording when the light is good. But if you're looking at diminishing, like sun setting, or at night, like when out with my chickens, a lot of the videos I record on this, I'm just getting a newer version. This is the GoPro Hero 4 Black. It's not the newest GoPro. In fact, it's far from it. It's a I want to say almost 10 years, 10, maybe 12 years out of date, because I think they're up like 14 or 15, maybe even high as 16 now on them, and they release one about every year. So new one every year at 18 months. So for simplicity of math only, because I'm pulling these numbers out of my ass, let me get over here close to the microphone. 4 to 16 is 12, so this is 12, at least 12 years old. And for doing YouTube videos, it is damn good. Now, the version I'm getting of this is called a Brave, and this is the 4th iteration of the Brave. I think it's equivalent to a GoPro, or the store brand equivalent to the GoPro 6 or 7. Now, if you're doing videos that entail a lot of what is it? Action, moving, parachuting, dirt bike, four-wheeler, running, walking, whatever, go with a newer GoPro is what I would say, or action camera, one of the newer ones. It doesn't matter. GoPro is just going to give you they're all, or at least the last time I did any detailed checking, and it's a couple years ago, that as far as image stabilization and stuff like that, and reducing blur when the camera moves, GoPro is usually on the cutting edge of that technology. Whereas your off-brand, your store brand version action cameras are usually a generation or two behind. So, but overall, for what I do, tripod, mount this on a tripod, sit down on a chair, it's not moving, I'm not moving very much, boom, let's go, let's have fun. And I just want to see, because the newer one, and I'm going to do a video on it when I get it, just because I have to, and I feel bad if I don't. So yeah. It's supposed to have a cheater window in the front, which means you have it set up, you have the camera pointing, you have this part pointing towards you, and right down in here somewhere is a cheater window. It lets you see what the camera is seeing it, so you can adjust your seating or lean back, lean forward, where this one just has the timer and what mode you're in, power button, start and stop button, and the black, the 4 Black, doesn't even have the screen on the back. The GoPro 4 Hero Silver has the viewing screen on the back. This one has a viewing screen on the back, which is kind of cool. Because let me see, turn this on real quick. There we go. I think that's there we go. We kind of got it. Yeah, my finger's there. But yeah, see, it has the screen. I got to angle it so it's not getting the light. But yeah. So yeah, this turning it off now, on the other hand, is a pain. But yeah. And of course I use this thing. I use the camera on this thing. So plus I use the camera that I'm filming this on. That's the one on the computer for my camera. So I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy the upcoming videos, and I hope you've enjoyed past videos. Just kind of this is my monthly kind of just check-in video. So until next time, everybody, remember, be a good human, be good to other humans. Peace.